Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sloan cancels Nicole's invite, Eric Intelligencer's trouble, Stefan's blackmail. Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers for Friday, March 22nd, reveal that John Black, Drake Hodgson, will plan to confess to the authorities just as soon as he gives Constantine Meliunis, John Capellos, a sincere reason. After John updates Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, on how tortured he's over Katharina's, Ellie Patricchio's, demise, he feel like he has to take responsibility for his conduct. Still, Marlena will retain Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, within the coming occasion or two and hope to move John to forgive himself rather of subscribing up for a stint in captivity. Meanwhile, Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish, will move forward with those chess moves he was intimating at. Although Stefan had a crapulous night full of regrets, he's sobering up and realizing there might be a way out of this mess. Now that Stefan has turned himself in at the Salem PD, he's ready to cut a deal. Days spoilers say E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, will be shocked when he gets the news that Stefan confessed to the Bobbies, rather of taking his escape route. Stefan may advise E.J. that he'll grunt about his quarter-attorney family trying to help him flee the country if E.J. doesn't help get out of this legal jam. Of course, Stefan will be hoping for no jail time or at least a veritably light judgment that'll have him out snappily. Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, may expostulate to Stefan's attempt to get off the hook and remind him that he could go down for trying to exclude a Bobby. Doubly. Still, Stefan might advise against sharing that little tidbit, or differently he'll change his story and swear that Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun, was in just as deep as he was with Clyde Weston, James Reed. Days spoilers say Harris will inform Ava about an implicit issue with Stefan and the deal they preliminarily struck, so she may worry captivity is in her future. It'll be over to Harris to navigate all this and make sure Ava stays a free woman. Over with Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, he'll at Nicole DiMera, Ariane Zucker, and Sloan Peterson Brady's, Jessica Surfedy, christening discussion, so he may intermediate when effects take a tense turn. Days spoilers say Sloan will try to cancel Nicole's christening invite, but Eric may push Sloan to back off and be nice. We know Nicole and Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimis, will indeed be at the forum, so Eric won't let Sloan win this argument. Our DOL prognostications point to some scary moments for Sloan once this christening event gets underway, especially since shamefaced Leo Stark, Greg Rickhart, will be in attendance. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Sloan's stolen Jude Brady secret will be exposed down the road. Nicole watched E.J.'s downfall, Harris warning, John's redemption plan. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, March 22nd, 2024, reveal that Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, watches Nicole Walker DiMera, Ariane Zucker. Days of Our Lives spoilers, coming up on Days of Our Lives. E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, is blindsided by Stefan DiMera's, Brandon Barish, police concession. Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, warns Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun. Plus, John Black, Drake Hodgson, tells Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, his plan to make effects right with Constantine Meliunis, John Capellos. DOL spoilers Friday, March 22nd. Nicole watched E.J.'s downfall, Harris warning, John's redemption plan. DOL spoilers, Nicole Walker DiMera watched. DOL spoilers reveal that Nicole is Jude Brady's real mama. Still, Nicole and most others in Salem don't know it yet. Still, Sloan Peterson Brady, Jessica Surfedy, has avoided getting fractured, although she had many close calls. While planning Jude's christening, Eric watches Nicole and Sloan's commerce. In an exercise clip, Sloan demands that Nicole not attend the christening. There are also a scene showing how gently and hypercritically Nicole is cradling Jude. It's teased that on Friday's occasion, Eric will observe Nicole and Sloan while they bandy Jude's christening. Eric might notice how loving Nicole is with Jude compared to Sloan's incuriosity and covetousness of the child. Eric might also eavesdrop Sloan's demand, which will just tick him off royally. Days of Our Lives spoilers, E.J. DiMera's downfall on Friday, March 22nd. E.J. will be blindsided by some news. E.J. will learn that Stefan turned himself in and confessed to Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu. Stefan claimed that he was the only one involved and Ava was forced by him to misbehave. Also read, DOL spoilers, a hopeless E.J. looks for Stefan. Did Clyde get to him first? When EJ learns that Stefan turned himself in, he'll incontinently horrify about his DA position and conceivably indeed his freedom. EJ knew about the crimes and despite soliciting from Stefan, he refused to help. EJ only watched when Nicole was distraught over Holly Jonas, Ashley Puzimus, coma. Still, EJ presumably would have given a rat's booty about the situation if that hadn't happened. DOL spoilers, Harris Michaels warning Days of Our Lives spoilers for Friday, March 22 reveal that Harris will issue a warning to Ava. Harris will tell Ava that there might be a problem with Stefan's deal. So, it sounds like EJ might block any kind of plea deals that Stefan is making with the authorities. Also read, Days of Our Lives news get to know Jackie Harry a little bit more. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Friday, March 22. On Friday, March 22, John will tell Marlena his plan to make effects right with Constantine. John will go to apologize to Constantine in person. Also, John plans on confessing his crime to the police. Still, we missed out if John was indeed shamefaced in the first place. Plus, Constantine doesn't want John to go to captivity. Constantine wants to make him the pawn again. Which plot are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, March 22? Partake your studies in the comment section below. Flashback to keep watching The Cleaner on Peacock to find out what happens coming. A hopeless EJ looks for Stefan. Did Clyde get to him first? Days of Our Lives, DOL, spoilers and updates tease a hopeless EJ DiMera, Dan Ferrarigal, will look for a missing Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish. EJ had set up a way to cover Stefan by transferring him out of the country, but now he's gone. Did Clyde Weston, James Reed, get to him first? Days of Our Lives spoilers, EJ DiMera knows what Clyde Weston is able of. EJ knows what Weston is able of. He was shot by one of his henchmen, and were it not for his father and Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, Richard Wharton, he'd be dead. He fears the same fate may have come to his family Stefan, since he has nowhere to be set up and Clyde broke out of captivity. Stefan failed to kill Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, and that's a big bad fail, and to Clyde, a deadly mistake. Days of Our Lives spoilers, a hopeless EJ looks for Stefan. Did Clyde get to him first? For all he knows, Stefan might formerly be pushing up daisies or be locked in an unvented beer tank like Trip Johnson, Lucas Adams, and Wendy Shin, Victoria Grace, were. Just in case, he formerly checked the wine basement and Stefan's not hiding in the secret room down there. DOL spoilers, EJ DiMera can't reach Stefan DiMera phone goes to voicemail. EJ can't reach Stefan, his calls all just go to voicemail, and that means either his phone is out or nearly out of reach of cell halls. Neither prospect is particularly good for Stefan, since his fail for Clyde was such a spectacular one, but EJ abominated to drop the charges against Xander Cook, Paul Telfer, anyway. Xander had been the perfect justification for Stefan, but since Harris linked Stefan and cleared Cook, there wasn't a lot that EJ could do. He couldn't hold an innocent man, so he'd to drop the charges and let Xander go. EJ also goes on the quest for Stefan anywhere he's hidden in the history, including in the vault and Jake DiMera's, Brandon Barish, old garage, but he's nowhere to be set up. Days of Our Lives spoilers, he's not in Harris Michaels' room at the Brady pub either. EJ checks the Brady pub, but Stefan's not in Harris' room there either, and also he goes to check the bistro, which is unrestricted but doesn't find him there. Moreover, EJ had to get a key from Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun, who's also bothered when Stefan can't be set up. He's not with her. No bone. Seems to know where Stefan is, he's caching and is hidden good while EJ worries that Clyde may have gotten to him. All that's known about Clyde's escape is that bad Bobby, Rebecca Goldman, Christy St. John went with him and that she's his gal. EJ has exhausted all ideas as to where Stefan might be, but he'll check again in the morning. Ava's vengeance tells Gabby about Stefan's treason. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Harris Michaels, Steve Burton, confronts Stefan DiMera, Brandon Barish. Stefan decides to tell Harris about his passion with Ava Vitali, Tamara Braun. Could Ava get vengeance on Stefan by dishing the verity to Gabby Hernandez DiMera, last played by Camila Banis? Keep reading and let's bandy what could be coming with this plot.